Hello, my name is Will Green. I was the founding president of Alive Tech. It was developed, or initially founded, to get approval for Eastern European medical devices because I was hired to do that by Sergei Sitko, who was the top nuclear physicist in the USSR. So I've been involved in the healing business for over 50 years. But we're always learning. Back in the 1980s, when the International Dance Exercise Association started certifying personal trainers, I was one of the early personal trainers certified by IDEA. But in order to get that certification, I needed to take some college courses. And I went to American University. I took anatomy, physiology, and kinesiology. I audited the classes. I didn't take the classes for credit. So if you don't know this, if you want to take a college class, you don't have to go through all the hoops. You can sign up for a class as an auditor, and you're like a fly on the wall. You get all the knowledge. You just don't get any credits. Well, I went back to American University, and at the time, I owned the largest Pilates studio on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. And my deceased wife, Mira, suggested that I should get certified as a personal trainer to increase the business. So I did that. And I learned all about ATP, and I learned a little bit about mitochondria, but I really didn't get it till recently. So now I'm going to share with you what I got, because when we're 30 years old, we have the most mitochondria per cell in our body. And as we get older, we have less and less mitochondria in our cells. By the time you get to my age, which is pushing 80, you have 5% of the mitochondria that you had when you're 30. Well, what does mitochondria do? Mitochondria gives energy or power to our cells. Which cells in the body have the most mitochondria per cell? The brain's number 1. The ears and eyes are number 2 and 3. The liver is number 4. But every cell in the body has mitochondria. Well, I figured I was pretty healthy, so a friend of mine started bugging me about a product. He said, if you'll get this product, it'll make you healthier. Well, he's a world-class weightlifter, and he said to me, when I started taking some of this product, and this is the product, he said, I could increase my lifts. Well, he's almost 60. If he can do that with his lifts, that's pretty impressive. But I said, Frankie, you don't understand. I'm healthy. I don't need anything to be healthier. And he was after me for several months. And finally, he said, look, if I gift you this, will you take it? And I said, okay, if you gift it to me, I'll take it. So he gifted it to me about less than 3 weeks ago. And I got it. And it says on the bottle that you should take 4/5 of a teaspoon once a day and put it under your tongue and then swallow it. Well, as I said, I was president of a medical corporation, and I had some understanding about doing things sublingually or under the tongue. So I took this product and I put it in a dropper bottle, and I started putting it under my tongue, and I would leave it under my tongue for a minute or two, up to 5 minutes, and then I would swallow it. Well, if you swallow a teaspoonful of nutrients, and this is a nutraceutical, this is a food that's in liquid form, but if you swallow a nutraceutical, it has to go through your stomach, into your small intestine, into your colon, before it gets fully digested. Well, when you do that, you assimilate or you absorb about 30% of that. However, if you put it under your tongue, you absorb about 90% of it. So what I started doing, instead of doing like they said, to do a teaspoonful, once a day or twice a day, I started doing a 1/4 teaspoonful many times a day. Well, so I started on this product, and I didn't expect to get anything except one thing that Frankie had said was it can improve your vision. Well, I wear these when I'm reading, and I would like to not read them, not to have to wear them. So I thought, well, I'll just do it for the sake of my vision. So I started doing it for the sake of my vision. And on the 5th day on this Restore product, my hearing increased radically. Well, what I didn't know was that the smallest muscle in the body is the stape muscle, and it's the muscle in your eardrum. Well, apparently, my stape muscle, mitochondria, needed help because all of a sudden my hearing improved. And I thought I had pretty good hearing. I mean, I could hear pretty well, but obviously I couldn't hear as well as I could hear. Well, as I continue to take the product, and I think this is day 18 for me, my mental capabilities have radically increased. I can remember things now that I wasn't remembering. Well, think about how many people that I know that have memory challenges, and I'm not going to give them names because that wouldn't. I'm not an MD. I'm just a regular guy that happened to be president of a medical corporation. Well, how many people have memory challenges? A lot of them. Well, how many people over 40 are starting to get memory challenges? Most of them. How many people my age forget things? Almost all of this. I was included. I mean, I've forgotten things. Well, this changes that. This increases the mitochondria in the brain cells, which is huge. One of the side benefits is if I use some of this before I go to bed at night, I remember my dreams. I wasn't remembering my dreams. So listen, I'm sharing this with you because everybody you know that has a memory challenge needs this product. Even the people that are like me that think they're healthy, they can be healthier. I mean, don't we want to be healthy? I certainly want to be as healthy as I can be because I read in the Bible that we have 120 years, and if I can stay healthy, maybe I'll get to the 120 mark. I don't want to get there sickly. I want to get there healthy. So I'm sharing this with you because I really want you to do me a favor. If you think you're healthy like I am, get a hold of this product. Get a hold of this. If you have this product and you're sharing it, think about all the people that you know that are having memory problems. I mean, my goodness, we've lost family members to Alzheimer's. Well, that's a memory problem. I mean, I know people right now that have dementia. Some doctor told them they have dementia. That's a memory problem. If you're close to my age, even if you're 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90, share this product with your friends. And if you need any help, in fact, I wrote a book. It's called Will Green's Master Referral Marketing System. And in that book, it teaches you how to remember the people that you've had contact with in your life. And if you drop me send me an email, and my email address is underneath this video. If you send me an email, I will gift you a PDF of that book. It's 22 pages of knowledge, and the rest of it just memory joggers. And I promise you that every person that I've ever met knows at least 250 people. And if you just call up one of them and say, hey, I was thinking about you, what are you up to? And they'll tell you what they're up to, and then they'll ask you what you're up to, and you can say, man, I got a hold of this product and it's increased my memory. You will not believe it. And they're going to want what we have. So I'm going to leave you with that. God bless you, and you have a phenomenal rest of the day. Thank you.